Good morning. Good morning. How are you? This is Karen here. Good morning. I am Karen, your Vision Alchemy Coach, your Chief Inspirational Officer on Periscope. And it is Monday morning, and we are doing our pull from the deck. As you know, I do this every Monday at like 7:45, 7:50. If you're just joining me, inspire someone else to join. Swipe to the right if you have an iPhone, and up if you have an Android, and invite a friend or two. I am pulling today's meditative card, and it's the card that we're going to use for the week. So it's the Vision Alchemy deck, and you can get that on the website, www.cadencellc.com. The decks are $15. You get it in a box. It's a deck of cards, and I pulled this morning's card, and this morning's card says, silence opens the door to much instruction. Shh. Silence opens the door to much instruction. Shh. So for this week, we are definitely concentrating on being quiet, being still, being at peace, and just listening to what the universe and God and everything that's within our grasp has intended for us. We're setting intention with silence. And when we're so busy and everything is happening and life is happening around us, a lot of us are in organizations. Some of you have children, you're in relationships, your business requires you to move around a lot. We don't have time to stop and be still. And so this week's card, which was just a pull, so it wasn't something that we planned, said that silence opens the door for much instruction. Shh. So you have to silence everything around you. Take some time out throughout the week from today to Friday. Take maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I'm always saying everything in 5 or 10 minutes simply because we have a lot going on. And sometimes we really cannot take too much time for ourselves because everything's happening. The business has to flourish. The people that we serve have to be taken care of. Our families have to be taken care of. Good morning. And we are just totally pulled in every direction, but we are not in a space where we can take time out for ourselves. So still yourself. Still a lot of things that's happening around you throughout the week, at least for 5 minutes. You can do it in the morning and you can do it in the evening. If you still yourself for 5 minutes and just listen for instructions. Just listen for instructions. So this weekend, I am running a half a marathon. I'm not a runner. It's my cousin's bucket list, but since they entertained mine, I'm entertaining theirs. And so I'm getting the benefits of training for a half a marathon. I'm weight loss, a healthier person. But this morning I woke up experiencing some pains in my chest. And I was like, whatever. I'm still going to run because I have T-minus 5 days to train. I stopped for a second and said, okay, I don't know what this pain is because I did do a long run this weekend. Maybe I just need to rest myself. As I was laying down, I'm like listening, to like my heartbeat to make sure I'm not having a heart attack because, I'm having a heart attack. I kept hearing, just rest for a second, Karen. Just rest. Just rest yourself. Just rest. Rest for a second. And after a while, I was like, okay, that's not just me talking to myself and I'm going crazy. No, that was the universe saying to me, how about you relax? Take this 5 minutes at 5:45 a.m. and just relax. Stay here for a while. Lay down. Everything is on a schedule for us. We are on schedules for everything. Scheduled to take the kids to school, scheduled for the train, scheduled for an airline flight, for business. We're always on a schedule. At some point, we have to stop and take time for ourselves, even in the process of taking care of that schedule. So if you know that you are that super busy person and you have 0 time in your day to take for yourself, I am charging you this week to take 5 minutes out of every day. Monday to Sunday, take 5 minutes out of your day to concentrate on yourself. Take 5 minutes out of your day to say, hey, Let me see what the universe has to say to me. Let me see what God is whispering in my ear. And that 5 minutes may be to be with a best friend or someone who pours into you. That 5 minutes may be for you to like listen to a TED Talk. So what I do sometimes in the morning in order to still myself, I listen to a TED Talk, do a little meditation, a little TED Talk. That actually makes me feel as though I'm doing a lot more than I'm doing. But try it, okay? So this week's pull, silence. Shh. Take care of yourself. Meditate a little bit. Let the universe speak to you. Let the universe pour into you, because if we're not still, it can't pour. Keep spilling here and spilling there and spilling there, and somebody else picks it up and we're like, oh my God, they're succeeding, and we're not. Stop for a second. Get the instruction, take it in, and then continue on with your day. And that's a daily thing for us to do. And I have to practice it more myself. So I'm hoping that today's pull was a good pull for you. Remember, silence opens the door to much instruction. Share that with someone. Share it with a friend. And you guys sit and meditate together. Sit and see what the universe is saying to you guys. Okay? I thank you for joining me. Share the scope with a friend. Share it on your social media pages. And I will see you next Monday for the pulls from the Vision Alchemy deck. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye.